Okay, we're back. And we're going to go into Spider. And hopefully not just get surrounded and killed. Our defenses are not exactly amazing here. However, there are many things working for us. For example, the fact that I have digging makes this much easier. Also, we almost have this great sword to Mendeley. It's a great sign. Quite a lot of scorpions here. Must be some sort of vault. Okay, this one's beating me. But paralysis deals with it. Looks like we got quite a few things here, so we'll use the lamp to deal with it. You can think of those evokers as something you use to, you know, deal with a situation that's gotten a little bit out of hand, but one where you don't really need to bust out the big guns of consumables like blinking. Blink scrolls. I mean, of course I will use evokers like the Feel and the Lamp of Fire pretty often, since of course I know it's only a matter of time until I have the charge back. Hopefully we can find a Rod of Lightning soon, those are pretty useful. We're not quite at the point where we can kill these yet without using evokes. But that's fine. I mean, we have plenty of paralysis, and I think, yeah, we even have a recharge scroll left, so we'll just, you know, we'll be happy to paralyze this stuff. And Emperor Scorpions are really the only thing I think in here that I would require, you know, any kind of evocations or extra oomph for. I guess we could potentially have trouble with ghost moths. Possibly. Alright, let's back up and get the paralysis. Nice. Having some decent luck with paralysis, that's always a good sign. There's a lot of Emperor Scorpions on this floor. We're only in Spider 1, but we've met like 4, I think. 4 Scorpions. 4 Emperor Scorpions, I mean. Got another enchant armor, which we're not going to use just yet. Let's disintegrate this thing. Whoa. this is bad. Oh, this is really bad. He did how much damage to me? 53? Hold on. I was at 80 hit points, and I've gone to 33. So that's 47 damage. That's like the maximum amount of damage. I guess he must have hit twice. Oh, it's probably because... Hold on. Yep, speed 15, so they attack really quickly. I want to fear... Hold on, how much can their Blink Bolt do? For 2d18? So the Blink Bolt could kill me. But so could anything else if I fear. And it doesn't work. Really, anything I do here could just make the situation worse. I really messed up. We're gonna blink. Let me think. If he does 2d18. If he does average damage, I won't die. If he does maximum damage, I die. He's gonna have to do really close to maximum damage to kill me. 2d18 maximum damage is 36. So I'm gonna use C-Blink. Okay, good. He doesn't do it. We're gonna use this other scroll of blinking. We're gonna drink some heal wounds. Now, as I think about it, I probably should have used Gozag Potion Petition, but that's not guaranteed to have the healing that I would have needed. So I think that was the right choice. Yeah, I forgot about Spark Wasps. Those are a pretty big deal for this character. I would love to have Arlek. Jeez. You know what? That has... that has sold me. We're gonna wear Storm Dragon Scales. That's our endgame armor. And we'll just be careful around things that require MR. I would like to immolate and kill all this stuff, but that seems silly. Do I have the Lamp of Fire? I do not, so we'll just pull this stuff up. I'll turn on Scrolls of Enchant Armor, since we have this Storm Dragon stuff to enchant up. This is actually a decent place to engage. We only have to fight 3 things at once. If I do this, I only have to fight 1. Yeah, my defenses are just not quite good enough for all this. I'm gonna need to get my defenses up once I finish training Longblades to 20. Perhaps Shoals would have been the better place for me after all. Remind me to just hold out for the bow next time. I think that's the proper thing to do with these centaurs. Basically, even if it's a book start, you know, regardless of start, bow's just the way to go. I mean, of course, I knew that. I just happened to find some really nice stuff. Oh well. This is okay. Okay. I guess I'll check out this longsword. It's actually quite good. Probably not going to use it, but yeah, only 9 base damage. Not really worth it, even if it is a neat weapon. Okay, these guys get the paralysis first thing. Wow, all that damage. Okay, good, we got him paralyzed. I may want to even use like a scroll of vulnerability on those dudes. That's how dangerous they are. It's my defenses at this point. I mean, even with our elect, I'm taking huge damage from those dudes. I'm not used to needing defenses on a Centaur because I've been, well, you know, I've been going ranged. Okay, we want to put Senv up. This shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, dies pretty quickly. Oh, nice. Wand of Enslavement. Do need to drop some of these items. Thought there might be some loot or something back there. Guess not. I'm gonna drop this Ring of Flight. We got potions, so it's not really needed. I'll drop this amulet as well of rage until we use up our potions, which we probably never will. Wow. I want to paralyze this guy. Somehow he avoided getting hit with the lamp of fire. Sometimes it just skips the square for no particularly good reason. Couldn't really tell you why that happens. Well, this is a very contested area. Nope, this wall is the absolute edge of the floor. How about this one? That one too. Seems like quite a bit of stair dancing, and it is, but if it ensures my safety, then that's going to be the direction we go in. I feel like I shouldn't be carrying around paralysis if I've got enslave, but really they are separate use cases, so I went ahead and recharged it. If it helps me in here, then, you know, great. It certainly will. In Shoals as well, if I have any charges left by the end of it. Come on. Probably didn't need to use my lamp of fire there. That was a bit excessive. Kill her with hexes. Okay, we got long blades to 20. Gonna train fighting to 20. We're gonna train armor to 15 and dodging to 15. Those are just nice round numbers that I pulled out of nowhere. And we'll be training that for a while. But defense is what we badly need right now. I'll also take evocations to 10. Well, maybe not. We don't really need that. I really want to blow up this thing so I'm not netted next to this guy. Looks like we can sort of fight Emperor Scorpions now without hexing. That's a good sign. I would like to get this greatsword to +9, but all in good time. Oh, man. Oh, of course. It's right on the thing. On the staircase. I'm going to use invisibility. I just want to reset this fight because it's gone kind of stupid and I had very low hit points. This one doesn't want to get paralyzed. Alright, there we go. Let's get that rune already. Sorry about that. My phone, I always forget to turn it off when I make these videos. I probably should, but it doesn't really matter that much. Hey, another ghost moth. Now, if I really wanted to, I could be spamming Berserk with that amulet, and it would probably work out pretty well. I mean, Berserk is insanely powerful, fine, whatever, but the issue is that that's a very high food cost. And we're already hurting on food, so that doesn't sound like a good idea to me. Although Berserk is very strong. I don't like using it anyway because it's rather dangerous. Alright. 23 minutes in, we have plenty of time to go grab another rune, so we go to Shoals. Having completely cleared Spider. It's a little rough being in here with as low of MR as I have. Hopefully we find something to rectify that situation soon. There we go. That could have been quite bad. The lamp failed me. I keep trying to butcher these things, but of course I have no corpses since I'm worshipping Gozag. Actually, come to think of it, why don't we put back on the plate mail with magic resistance while we're in here? Nothing really does electricity damage in Shoals, as far as I can remember. Unless you get a weird vault. I think there may be a vault that spawns titans, actually, which is terrifying, but... Other than that, there's no real lightning in here. Wow, this is ugly. Let's walk away from all this. Getting airstruck. I'm gonna drink a curing. Okay, a siren. Walk away from that as well. I don't know, for some reason I thought I had finished Shoals 1, but I guess I didn't. It's strange. Okay, first of all, let's grab that. We do not need Scrolls of Torment. Let's take a little detour real quick. We're immune to what? Are we not? Wow, never mind. I was going to say we're immune to Orc Sorcerers now, or we should be, but I guess I just haven't gained that natural MR yet. See, there's a... If you haven't seen the previous video, there's a teleporter vault that I didn't want to go to back in Orc. Because it has Orc Sorcerers in there, and I'm not immune to paralysis. As soon as I level up, we'll take a look in there. Should be soon. And this little Drake Island has quite a lot of stuff on it. Oh, there's Polyphemus. Polyphemus is no joke. Why don't we drink Flight? And walk away from him. I'm gonna I'll probably recharge my paralysis here in a minute. We're gonna use it against Polyphemus. Woo! Oh, there he is up there. Still hitting me with those large rocks. Probably should have gone down a different staircase. a flight. Maybe I will use this ring for a moment. Okay, here we go. How about we vulnerability? Then we recharge. Surprisingly, he ignored quite a few of those. Okay, we evoke flight. We are now going to check out this island. And we get to enchant up the greatsword a little more. Cool. Now let's get off this island. And drop this ring. Certainly don't want to be slept. Isel's pretty scary. Well, that sucks. Just trying to stay out of the water here. Yep, there's Isel. It's like pretty dangerous because we could get slept at any moment. I suppose I should probably be walking around with this thing on for the MR. It is unfortunate that my only two pieces of MR equipment are that plate mail and that sword. In retrospect, I probably should have just enchanted up the plate mail, because there's no guarantee that I'm going to find more MR anywhere else. And you're in for a very, I should say, obnoxious game if you don't have enough MR to be immune to certain things. Do I want to just potion petition? Because I kind of want to just potion petition. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Haste, heal one's brilliant. Brilliance, might, agility, brilliance. I think we're gonna go for haste. Haste is usually better than anything else. Now we're gonna, I guess we'll just wait for him. I'm gonna use one agility, come to think of it. But I'm not gonna use a might. And we're gonna try to enslave this thing. We're just gonna fight him with the falchion to avoid the sleep as much as possible. If I get put to sleep, it won't be the end of the world. I mean, we could take quite a lot of damage, but not too much. There we go, dead. We're still hasted. So, Satyr is doing some work, but it's time for him to die. Let's paralyze this thing. Just because Windrakes are sort of obnoxious to take down. Even in melee, they feel like they have pretty high defenses, you know. I didn't really have to paralyze there, but more of a convenience thing. That's good. A might potion. Happy to see those. Okay, let's see if we can blow through this. If I get this quick enough, we can go into vaults. We can possibly go through vaults in this video. Using bribe on vaults 5, of course. Nice. We break line of sight, thereby breaking the mesmerize. Wow, that's a saw trap. Let's get out of here. Different staircase. This is quite a few harpies, but it looks like we'll be able to fight them one or two at a time. Let's go strength. Should probably start pumping dex a little bit. I do want to get my EV to like reasonable levels. How are we doing on skills? Slow going. Kind of juke this guy so he has the least number of chances to send barbs my way. Hey. We have identify here on the amulet. Or I meant to say we found an artifact amulet that I need to identify. Oh man, this amulet is actually decent, and I would probably wear it if not for the fact that I already have a bunch of RC, you know, so I don't need that. Reflect is really not all that great when you only have 2 shield, so we're not going to wear that. What I will do, however, that's reminded me, man, I kind of want to train up evocations a little more. Just a 10. I really, honestly, it's mostly just for the mana points, because the Guardian Spirit is giving me hit points, you know, by virtue of that. By virtue of the Guardian Spirit, you know, every single mana point we have is something that helps us very directly survive. Plus, evocations is not bad to have. Trying to fight as few things as once here. That's why I dug this little hole. As few things as possible, I mean. At the same time. Haven't found the rune yet. And most likely the hardest thing is going to be, the hardest little house is going to be the one with the rune in it. Here's Ilsui. Why don't we pull her by waiting over here? You know what I'd like to do? I'm going to enslave this thing. Unbelievable. Alright. And then this thing as well. Alright, this is goofy. Let's just... We've wasted some charges here. Why don't we just walk away and reset this fight? Alright, that's it. I'm gonna teleport. There we go. Ilsui is always a little bit obnoxious, mostly because of the big pack that's with her, rather than anything else. If she's by herself, she's not a huge deal. Well, I want to be on dry land while I fight these things. I guess I'll use my bow here. Oh man, this is really bad. I'm gonna teleport. Oh hey, we got a riposte. I guess I didn't need to teleport. Sometimes the RNG comes through for you. Not often. But sometimes it does something really cool and just kind of throws you a bone. Whoa, was there distortion? There must have been distortion. Yes, there was. Oh, man. I didn't mean to move, actually. Why don't we use curing a couple times until this teleport kicks in? Generally, I really don't like to teleport on Shoals 4, or really anywhere in Shoals. But the fact that we've cleared out most of the level makes me a little more open to it. I mean, teleporting in general is dumb if you're hurt. Sometimes it's just rather hard to avoid. Okay, we're going to use vulnerability. Oh, sweet. Got the paralysis first try. Good stuff. Alright. We've taken too much damage. Let's reset. Get away from that thing. And let's just turn off that staircase. Okay, we're going to remain on dry land, so we can't take those 50 damage water strikes. Demon Trident of Freezing. Down he goes. Just about done with this floor. What is happening? I guess it's that distortion. Okay, we got him paralyzed. And we take him out. Paralysis is the gift that keeps on giving. Okay, we're gonna teleport just because he got some really good damage on me. Which is kind of funny because I killed him so I didn't need to teleport, but you never know. All right. Cool. That's the floor. We are 47 minutes in. I think that we can either go to Vaults or we can go to Elf. We can try to finish something real quick. I wanted to go to Vaults, but I kind of forgot that Elf existed for a second there. I kind of want to go to Elf because then that doesn't matter if I have MR or not, since I don't care if I go to the Abyss, really. So let's go to Elf. We'll finish out Elf real fast. So this will be Spider, Shoals, and Elf is what this video will be. I put on the Storm Dragon Scales so that I can be resistant to lightning in here, which is more important than MR. At level 18, I really have nothing to fear from the Abyss. As a Centaur, I can just walk away from all the threats. Now this entrance sucks. I could dig it out if I wanted to. Oh yeah, I guess being slow sucks. I forgot that these guys do that. But we have 3 cancellation if it becomes a problem. Anyway, yeah, this entrance is no fun at all. But wow. Can't even dig to the east. Or can I? I think I just accidentally threw a stone instead of zapping like I wanted to. Or did I? I should take a look at this so I don't waste a charge. Nothing appears to happen. Yeah, we tried to dig here and it didn't work because this is the eastmost side, so can't even really make a kill hole like I would want to. I suppose confused is an issue as well. I guess it's easy to forget what these little elves can do when you're too busy worrying about the big elves. Wouldn't it be cool if I found 4 winds or something and didn't have to worry about MR ever again? That'd be pretty sweet. Although I get the feeling this is going to be one of those games where MR is just this specter that raises its head until the very end. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'm wrong about that. If you just find 1 item with 2 pips of MR on it, then you're in business. Oh, right. I've leveled up, so I should check on that MR situation now that I think of it. Okay, I wear the falchion, I wear the magic resistance, and we check Orc Sorcerer, and we still have 1% chance to get paralyzed, so wait until I get to level 19, I guess. I think it's every 3 levels that you get your MR boost, but honestly I'm not sure. Okay, got some potions here I can buy. And I should probably drop some things. Hopefully that's a Cloak of MR. Nope. There's an abundance of orcs in here, but no Saint Roko, which is a little surprising. I guess orcs just kind of spawn in here sometimes. Okay. A wizard. This is the one dude we care about for MR. But if I pop this on, well, let's put that on and then we'll see. He still has 1%. That sucks. Should wear the falchion. Tell you what, we're gonna lamp a fire. Wear the short bow. See if we can't blast this guy with arrows. And it works out. Okay. I should put my Storm Dragon armor back on. Okay, we have the Ice Cave. We will magic map. Bringing us over here for the Ice Cave. Ice Cave is a good find, by the way, on this character because we have a lot of MR. Or, excuse me, we have a lot of RC. That's what I meant to say. Wow. Wow. Alright, this is fine. Why don't we just dig here and do the kill hole thing. Okay. Okay, we got the annoying clouds of death here. Well, clouds of ice, but you know what I mean. They're not fun to deal with, is what I'm saying. This would be a lot less fun if I didn't have RC++, so I'm thankful for that. As it stands, we can kind of just tab through these things, most likely. Should be an Ice Fiend, I think, at some point in here. Oh boy. RC or no, I don't want to be up next to this thing. That's cool though, we get it paralyzed. These things have garbage MR, so that's always something you can rely on. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do about the Ice Fiend, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Well, that's just a Blizzard Demon. That'd be fine if... I'd be totally happy if that was all that was in here. What a big ice cave. Well, if there's something in here... Wow. Sorry about that if you can hear that. There seems to be an ambulance or something coming by my house. Oh well. Hopefully that's not coming through too loudly on the mic. Anyway, yeah, I don't know where the Ice Fiend is. Maybe he's not there, maybe it was just the Blizzard Demons. What a polymorph. Oh hey! Cloak of Cold Resistance. Didn't really need cold resistance at this point, but it's a cloak, and it's got a resistance on it, so it's certainly better than my existing one, so that's cool. What to do here? Yep, looks like we're pretty much done in here. So let's finish out Elf. We'll make a proper kill hole. It wasn't super necessary, but, you know, it's not gonna ruin things. Oh, somebody's been talking to me. Paying too much attention to the game. Just now noticed that. Alright, so we are going to do Hollow Blades real quick. As usual. Oh, hey. Well, this is not so good. Let's back up. Back up. Lamp of Fire. I'm gonna... I guess I'm gonna paralysis this thing. Yeah, there we go. I'd really like to kill the Orc Sorcerer before it has a chance to paralyze me. There we go. Wait, some of this stuff. Just eating my permafood as a form of inventory management. Probably not the best strategy. But I mean, whatever works. $601 arrows now. So if I wanted to do some kind of wacky late game swap to bows, it would be an option. Of course, we haven't even found an enchanted bow yet, so... or a longbow. Oh, I think he's offended. Oh well. Gotta focus on the game, man. Alright. Let's see what all's in here. We may even find a decent triple sword, although I won't use it most likely. The thing about triple swords is they require so much experience investment. And that's fine if you have like a +3 apt in something, but we only have -1 in long swords, so... taking that to 26 would be an enormous investment. Eating a good bit of drain here. Alright, that wasn't so bad. A little extra experience for it too, so... it's pretty good. No loot, but whatever. Here's the fun part. Or the hard part, if you prefer. Why don't we magic map? Actually, no, I don't need a magic map. I know exactly where the vault is. You know why? Because I can see gold. Okay, books, whatever. Wow. Jeez, this is doing some work against me. There we go. Let's get away. We got drained really, really, really bad. That's the one downside of this place that you really need to watch out for, because if you end up meleeing some kind of dancing weapon for a really long time, you very well may get super, super drained. Okay, up we go. Alright, now without using ranged, this stuff becomes a lot harder to deal with in a repeatable fashion. I kind of want to buy, like, Passage of Galubria just so I can reset fights more easily. But this is probably fine. I've been spoiled. Alright, let's call a merchant. Get a food shop. As you can see, they can do some pretty nasty things. Why don't we just dig this out? Alright, this is not so great. Tell you what, I'm gonna... Wow. Never mind. I was gonna dig that out so I could blink if need be, but here we are in the Abyss. Abyss 2. Not so bad. Not bad at all, really. There's a way out. Whoa, I'd rather have this blank scroll, though. And identify. He's not hasted anymore. Sweet. Down he goes. If you're afraid of the Abyss at this point in the game, that's a pretty good sign that you shouldn't even be an elf at all. Alright, let's walk away. Rest up. As you can see, we have to play a little bit more conservatively when we're not using a bow. It's been a while, but it's not like I forgot. What to do about this? I'm gonna let him come to me. Pull him up. There we go. Now we'll just fight this dude. Oh man. I think I'm gonna vulnerability this thing. There we go, finally. Okay. Just walk away from him. He's hasted, that's fine. We'll wait for the haste to wear off. Okay. Take a shortcut with the Wand of Digging. Go upstairs, rest up, come back downstairs, immediately go into the abyss, fine, whatever. Leave the abyss, go upstairs. I'm waiting a few turns there. I was hoping he would not do that. I mean, that's okay. The lowest we'll go is Abyss 3. Maybe we'll even get the rune here. A trove wants it, so I plan on doing that anyway. What is happening here? Oh man. Just acid these things. Harsh. Why don't we ambrosia real quick? Get a faster heal on. Aim for the Hellion first. It doesn't want to die for some reason. Wow, I could have sworn I turned this thing off. Alright. We're getting some useful resources at least. Why don't we... Ambrosia again. 1, 2, 3. Just kind of fight while confused. No big deal. Hey, there's our way out. I'll pull this guy up. Okay, not so bad. So, I mean, as you can see, I have to deal with the occasional abyssing. But it's not like it's getting me killed. Don't want to fight the High Priest and other stuff at the same time, since he augments their strength by making them cast more often. Okay, let's go grab the, well, one of several wands of digging, since we've used up ours. Whoa, hey. That's actually worth wearing if I can find another source of RF. So we'll just remember that +5 ring of protection is there. I wanted to paralyze him because I don't feel like getting teleported into the vault by that distortion. Hey, an artifact plate armor. It's only -5, otherwise it would be quite nice. Demonologist wearing Eos. We do not need that. Okay. Now we can take a look inside the actual vault. Probably killed half the things in there at this point. At least I hope so. Okay, we're a couple levels higher, so let me check something real quick. Falchion of MR, Plate Mail of MR, Orc Sorcerer, 0% Paralyzed. Okay, quick pit stop. I understand this video is already running late, but just a really quick pit stop here. We're going to go in here, take the stuff out. Probably really not much in the way of loot here, to be honest. Hey, a Field of Floods, I'll take that. Oh, I lied, there's OCPA. That's a very interesting thing to wear. I really don't want to wear it. Let's take a look, though. Yeah, 33 AC, 5 EV. I just don't think it's quite right for this character. It is a shame when you find these really good high AC armors and you just don't want to wear them because of deformed body. I mean, that's unfortunate to say the least. Hat of the Alchemist. Well, our resistance problem is over forever. That's pretty good. I'll drop that stuff. We're going to wear this Ring of Protection. Oh man, what to do? I guess I'm gonna wear this instead of my Storm Dragon scales. Since we have our leg, I mean, the biggest thing is MR now. Firmly putting me in the regret territory for how I've spent my enchant armor. Manual of Short Blades. No thanks. Wow. Wow. If that wasn't minus Tella, I mean, that is a nice cloak. Even with the minus Tella, I'm tempted to wear it. Maybe in Zot. Maybe once I think we're going to swap that on. Maybe once we go to Zen. Mainly for the MR. We'll see. I have to think about that one. Here's my Rod of Lightning. Let's drop Disintegration, get the Rod of Lightning. I guess I'm going to turn off bread and meat rations and jellies and just eat fruit for a while. Mostly I'm just having problems with inventory management at this point. Okay, Ancient Liches have a 6% chance to paralyze right now. If I wear the Falchion, it should be 0. Yeah, cool. So if we can get that cloak on, that'll also be 0. So as long as we're worshipping Zen, it's not half bad. You know what I should look up? I should look up Gozag Wrath. Interesting. So it's just haste my berserk really is what I need to be worried about. And my potions don't work. Okay. Well, I'll think about it. I'll think about this cloak, but I could definitely see me not wanting to wear it. On the other hand, I mean, Zen's abilities make it so you should never really have to teleport again, so... Sort of. I don't think it's a good idea, though, so I'm gonna drop it, but we'll think about it depending on what my MR ends up at. Anyway, yeah, that was Elf. Elf presented me with some interesting choices this game, and Elf presented me with the Hat of the Alchemist, so pretty happy about the way that turned out. We'll continue training fighting, armor, and dodging. Defenses, mainly. We'll train up invocations once we swap to Zen, which won't be for a while yet. Looks like I need to train some translocations as well. I want to get that blink online. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to put the character in position to do vaults. Wait, hold on. Ogre mages still have a small chance to do stuff to me. And so do golden eyes, oddly enough. So anywhere I go, I'm having MR issues. To a small degree. Unless I swap that falchion on. So I'll tell you what, I think we're probably going to do slime first. Take out TRJ, get that rune, then we'll go to vaults. We'll bribe it as soon as we get to vaults 5, and we should have a pretty easy time. That's the plan. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the Centaur Ice Elementalist so far. Until next time, I'm signing out.